Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You're absolutely magnificent. We've got a great show for you tonight. Our first guest of the evening is the subject of many a cowboy tale that border on the fantastic. A musician whose song can make you smile or bring a tear to your eye. The South Strathcona songsmith himself, Sonny Mac. So great to have you here, Sonny. Thanks, Don. You know, I was just passing through town and they said you had the best booze here, so how can I say no? We stocked up just for you. Well, Sonny, what have you been up to? You're here to share something special with us, aren't you? I sure am, Don. I've been hard at work making some new tunes, and I've put together a fancy new album for y'all. It's sure to get her done. That's right, and we've got one right here. Let's take a look at this. Isn't that nice? But I believe new may be a little bit of a misnomer. This one's called Old-Fashioned. Yepers, that's my new old album. Pretty curious name. What's the story behind that? Well, the whole idea behind it is that it's a play on words, you see. As you can tell on the cover there, it's my favorite drink of all, an old-fashioned. Also, the music on the album was recorded in much the same way that the greats of the past have done it, the old-fashioned way. And thirdly, it's an album about me, and I'm an old-fashioned sort of guy. So there you go, 3 old fashions in one. What a deal! You do have an old-fashioned sense of humor, I can tell you that. Well, there's something more in here than music, isn't there? Why, yes. In each copy, I've included a bunch of goodies. Go on, open it up. All right, let's take a look at this. Would you look at that? Yep, it's the whole meal deal. The music comes on a few different forms with this album. Firstly, you got that bottle opener USB stick with all my album and album art on it. It's really useful for when you want to drink and listen to music. Secondly, have you heard of this new technology that they're coming out with? It's right there. It's called what they call a tape cassette. Ooh. The whole old-fashioned album fits right on there, if you can believe it. Nobody tell them about CDs. Now, what are these, Sonny? Now, those I'm really excited for. With each album, you get a cocktail booklet. Ooh. I curated a few of my favorite mixed drink recipes in that there booklet. Follow those instructions, and you're in for some tasty deliciousness, I tell you what. And for this, you know, I'm a sentimental sort of guy. I've had some good times in my years, so in order to immortalize those memories, I've taken some Polaroids. Let's take a look at these then. Sonny, these are all Polaroids of drinks. You know it. Memories of Givner. The best of times. Yeehaw! And finally, we have the pièce de résistance. I had these coasters custom made by my brother, the talented woodworker that he is. Now, ain't these something? Sturdy and stylish. Oh, this is lovely, Sonny. You really put something special together here. Now we're about to take a break, but if you wouldn't mind, I'd love for you to stick around and play a song of your new album. Yeehaw! I'd be delighted. Magnificent. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Sonny Mac live after a few words from our sponsors. Stay where you are. We're going to cut away and take a break, but we'll be back in a jiff.